Yes!
Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to the first episode of Let's Play Pokemon Colosseum. Alright, so I'm just going to start off the game from the very beginning. Here's your main character, and I'm just going to go with the default name Wes. And now we'll let the games begin. Here's the opening cutscene, which I think is really cool. But for this, I'm not going to show every single Pokemon, every single snag and everything. But I believe probably starting in a few episodes from now, you're going to see the. I'm going to post the actual battle of me catching him. Like for those of you who know the game, the first legendary you catch is Entei. When you fight that trainer, I'm going to show a separate video of me fighting that trainer. But in the Let's Play, it'll just give you an option to click. But so far, we've got the main character running away from Team Snag'em after blowing up their base and stealing the glove on this ridiculous cycle thing. I don't think you ever really figure out what that thing is called throughout the entire game. Alright. Now, we come to Outskirt Sands, which is where the adventure begins, and you have the first battle of the game. Alright, you walk over here, and here's the truck. Activated, there's something squirming in a sack, which, how do you get by with that? And now here is Folly and Trudly, I believe. Yeah. Waha, we sure pigged out there. I'm not going to read everyone's part. Alright, so these guys are the ones with the squirming bag. Like, we totally don't know what they're up to. And now we see them driving away, and they didn't pay any attention to me at all, who was totally just standing there listening to the entire conversation. Now, as we enter Outskirt Sands, we watch TV! Yay! They're basically just telling us that, they're telling me exactly what I just did. So, in Eklo Canyon, I blew up Teen Snag'em's hideout. And they've been marked for arrest, and I helped discover it because of the smoke. So, yeah. And she has an outrageous microphone, if you didn't notice. Yes. And he explains to me what I said I already knew. Now this guy is very important, the shopkeeper. You'll come to see him later. And this is Wes, or... No, I want to say Willy or Wiley or something like that. We'll see it in a second. But they're the only ones important to talk to. Or no one in here is really important to talk to. You don't even have to do that right now. All you have to do is watch the TV, and now you leave. And as you leave, this guy shows back up. Willy. There we go. I knew it was something like that. But this is the first battle of the game, and I will show you all the first battle just because... Come on. It's good form. And I get to show y'all what Umbreon and Espeon begin with. So I have y'all know, by the time I'm done playing through this, I'll have disregarded both of my dogs usually. Like, your starters, a bunch of people I know just like keep them through the entire game, but I disregard them after I get a few good Pokemon. But we kick off with Umbreon, who already has a lot of experience points, and Espeon. So they actually make it look like this person's been training their Pokemon. So you have Bite, Secret Power, Taunt, and Snatch on Umbreon. As I'll just stick with Bite. Espeon has Confusion, Return, Reflect, and Helping Hand. I'll just use Helping Hand to make sure that Umbreon will win. Which is... I don't like the way that looks. Like, the look of Helping Hand doesn't even make any sense at all. But Umbreon used Helping Hand Bite and takes down... Or I thought it would. Never mind. Wow, this is a pretty good Zigzagoon. But it flinches. So it might as well have died. Zigzagoon uses Tackle. And doesn't do much damage because Umbreon is already a wall. I'm going to go ahead and bite the first Zigzagoon and use Confusion on the other one. Espeon is crazy fast. And I think actually stronger than Umbreon. Well, its attack is, but it has no defense. Umbreon takes down the first Zigzagoon with Bite. You can fight Willy like as many times as you want. I'm pretty sure he's always here and you can always fight him. Later on he has like Linoons and stuff. Then Zigzagoon uses Tackle again on Espeon this time, which still doesn't do much damage because his Pokemon are pretty weak. Like Zigzagoon just doesn't have very good stats. But let's see. I win the battle, yada yada yada. See, there's not enough to talk about during the NPC battles, which is why I'm not going to show all of them. I'm going to show a few select ones that are like shorter, and then, like I said, do the separate videos for others. But this video is basically just the getting started of the game, and I guess telling y'all how stuff's going to work. Yeah, and he suggests I go to Phoenix City. That's basically what he's saying. And so I just run off to the edge, into the abyss behind the tires, and go to the Phoenix City, the gorgeous jewel of a town that overflows with water in a forbidding desert. Doesn't even make sense. And I found out that if you put Umbreon and Espeon in the PC, they stop showing up. I kind of figured they'd just like always be there because they weren't very clever with their animation. And it's our good friends Trudly and Folly again, carrying their moving sack. Get a grip, la 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 la. And they just kind of drop it. Actually, yeah, now they drop it. Because now they notice I'm here, because they didn't notice the first time. And so now they decide to battle me for some reason. Because I will totally not talk if you knock out my Pokemon. And he starts off with Whismur and Whismur. Yay! Or Wishmer. Yeah. Forgot about the H. I'm still showing these battles. Like, I'm showing the first few battles because they're important. Now I'm just going to double team his Pokemon each time. I'll show this one. I won't show Foley's battle, though. So, there goes one Whismur, and experience points. Umbreon uses Bite. Now, I'm pretty sure that no matter what, by this point, your Pokemon, or your Umbreon will level up, because you really have no other choice but to use him. So, he's going to level up when you fight, so... Espeon uses Confusion, finishes off Whismur. And I'm not going to show his battle later on, like, because you'll battle, what's his name? I'm getting the names mixed up. This is Foley. You'll battle Foley later on, and Trudly later on. But I showed you this one, but I'm not going to show you Trudly's, because his battle later is more important. So now that you have beaten... Foley and taken out his Whismur, which he actually makes reference to, unlike most trainers in all the Pokemon games. Two civilians come by to see what's going on, because apparently a Pokemon battle is unusual. I don't know. And Trudly and Foley walk off, and we start trying to figure out what's inside the bag. So you walk over, activate the bag, and ask to undo the knot. I don't know why I'd even ask. But you end up undoing the knot and saving the girl. Now, this is Rui. Well, it's supposed to be Rui. You're pretty much free to name her. But, she's the girl who can see shadow Pokemon. You introduce yourself, and then you give her a name. So I'm giving her the default name. And now the camera pans above her head, and it says that she's glad to meet you. And those two guys, kidnapped her because she could see a percular Pokemon. I don't even know what that word means, and I don't know why they don't say a dark Pokemon. But now the civilians say that you should go see the mayor because he may be able to help. Now, now that she has joined you, they ask you to escort her, and so you pretty much have to agree. Like, there's a bunch of these that they just give you a choice, and I don't know why. now Rui became a partner, and I'm about out of time. So next time is the first snag.